When I set about doing something, anything at all really, and I'm just going out and I'm trying to go and get after it and develop or create what the thing is that I'm trying to develop and create. And I'm in the creative process, and usually begin my journey in thinking that I need to conquer or to subdue whatever it is that I'm doing, like I need to master it. I don't think that this type of thinking is the best approach, because in reality, nothing's ever truly mastered. I believe this thinking and thought process originates from the survival of the fittest type thinking, like the innate knowledge that I have to compete with you for the limited resources and the limited knowledge and the limited power that exists in the world. Not really realizing that the world that we live in isn't the island that we once thought. It's so much more than that. And if it's left on its own, it produces much more than what the natural mind thinks. We just have a closed mind in this sense. All things are incredibly rich and bountiful, and they produce a much higher yield than what we have previously thought. And our thinking is what is limiting us. In our journey, and in everyone's journey, we all began like this. We all started out in a very limited environment, very limited in condition. And as we grow and as we develop, we realize that those structures always evolve and they continue to increase. And as far as the eye can see, there is, as far as you look out, there always is. And this is a representation of the true nature of our surrounding. And the greatest limitation is actually our own mind. It's the ill-conceived and preconceived notions that we have, that we were born with, in looking at our own limitations as we saw them, when they aren't really limitations at all. They're the ground floor for us, the basic structure, and from there anything can be built and created. When you first become self-aware, like when the first time when you identify with yourself, like this body, you see yourself as so incredibly small and such a way that it just doesn't really feel natural to you, because your being is all that you know. Right, this is reiterated by the fact that as far as the eye can see, that is all that there is. And as far as my mind's eye can see, that is all that there is. That is all that I really know. And there's always more. Always. And we've forgotten or neglected to look at that fact somehow. It blows my mind. Like, there's always more. If I could communicate anything to you right now, it'd be that limitation that you were born with, that you would just understand that that's just an illusion and it's not the reality of your situation in life or wherever you're at. It's just an illusion.